Hey everyone, I'm Scott, and you're with me in the kitchen today. We are loving the content you guys are putting under the hashtag Texans Helping Texans. Whether it's recipes, DIY projects, things you're doing out in the community, continue to share those. We love to see them, and I'm gonna show you something else really simple right now. What I'm gonna make is a really simple revamped meatloaf. So we have our great fully cooked beef meatloaf. It's really simple, and I'm gonna show you the fries that I'm gonna make from scratch. I'm gonna give you a couple tips and tricks, which I'll tell you right now, and we're gonna actually do those in the air fryer, so you don't have to have a whole. This is kind of, we're gonna try and keep it easier, not have to waste a bunch of oil and do all that stuff, and keep it hopefully a little bit healthier and lighter. So, how to use this great tower fryer. So it's got a little top here. So you take your potatoes, I've washed them, and basically you stick it on the blade, which is very sharp, so be careful. Put this on the top, boom, just like that. So I continue to do that. So you wanna do this fast and furious. This is the best way to do this, is not kind of you don't wanna be timid, just, and then I've got my fries ready to go. So that goes over to the side. So now you could go right into the air fryer from here. However, typically when we're making restaurant fries or making fried fries, you would do what's called a double fry. So you do the blanch, which is in oil first, to kind of give the potato a little bit of cook, so you're not going straight from a raw state to a cooked state, which usually will get you more of that browning because of all the starch on there. So the way I like to do this, instead of doing like a double fry in the air fryer, I'm gonna actually put it in some boiling water. So I've got a little bowl here, you can see, and I've put the cut fries. I've just poured some boiling water on top of the potatoes. I'm just gonna let them soak in there for just a little bit. All I wanna do is just give the potatoes a little bit of a cook. And if you wanna just actually throw these in some boiling hot water for 3 to 4 minutes until they just start to get soft when you poke them, and then pull them out, let them dry off, and then we'll throw them in the air fry. You'll get a much cleaner, better fry. Okay, we're gonna finish out our fries really simply. So these have been soaking for, I would say 10 to 15 minutes. I'm gonna drain off all the water here. Drain off all the water. And our air fryer is obviously, I've got a lot of fries here, so depending on how many fries you actually have, you'll probably want to fry these in batches in the air fryer and hit them with some oil and salt and pepper. So spray them with oil. Yes, the air fryer, you can definitely cut on the oil. You can definitely fry these without oil. However, I like using the oil, reason being, it's gonna add a little bit of flavor to the party. I'm gonna take a little olive oil, and I'm gonna add the salt, which is gonna help it also stick to the actual fries. And yes, I'm gonna salt beforehand, and I'm also gonna salt afterwards, because I'm a salty guy. I like to do that kind of stuff. Salt on all stages. Give them a quick toss, and I'm just gonna start this and take my gloves off. All right, so I'm gonna do a good handful. Again, this is the big air fryer, so it'll handle a little more capacity-wise. But I don't want to crowd the pan too much, because again, I want to make sure everything stays crispy, so gloves are coming off at this point. All right, I'm going to close this up, and so there is a fry setting on the air fryer. So we'll turn it on. I'll hit our mode, and up top here, it'll cycle through these until you get to the French fry button. That's it. I'm gonna let it go for about 15 minutes. They'll get nice and crispy. While that's cooking, I'm gonna turn our attention to the meatloaf grilled cheese. So while the fries are cooking, they are frying up right now. Nothing is quite an American classic as the classic meatloaf. So we're gonna take our meatloaf, and because we have the time, it's a weeknight, we're gonna kind of turn our meatloaf on its ear. And really, when I turn on its ear, we're gonna make a revamped meatloaf grilled cheese. So using our fully cooked beef meatloaf, it's great from H-E-B. It's one of our select ingredients. It's a fantastic product. Microwave it. It's real simple. Follow the package directions. I cut it into 6 pieces. I buttered our bread really well, and we're ready to assemble. It's 3 steps. So we have our bread here. Butter on the outside. I'm going to add cheese, of course, because we're making a grilled cheese. You got to have cheese in the top and the bottom. Reason being, that helps glue everything together. Now, you can of course do as much or as little on these as you want. I'm going to put 3 big pieces. It's going to be a macho style meatloaf grilled cheese, and again, some cheese over the top as the glue. And then again, I'm doing butter. So you can obviously butter all the sides of the bread, which you could do, but I'm doing butter side out. That'll get pressed as gently as you can. You just want to press, which is the reason why I'm using gloves here. It's a little messy. Press it down, and then it's going to go straight into a pan with a little butter, a little oil, and you're going to just press it. I usually, if you don't have one of those actual presses that helps press a grilled cheese, I just use a pan, like a heavy little pot, just to put on top, just to give it some weight to push down. Real simple, so we'll go over to our thing. We'll brown it. It'll be really simple, and we'll show you how we'll put the whole thing together. Okay, so now we're going to assemble the grilled cheese nice and hot. Do be careful. Yowza, nice and hot. Beautiful crust on there, nice and crispy. And then, of course, our fries are, you can hear them, that little crisp edge to them. I'm just going to dump them right out here on our plate. A little touch of salt. And that is it. And that's it. Thanks for watching and sharing this time with us. Don't forget to use the hashtag Texans Helping Texans and share your ideas and recipes with us.